Hello Planet, sorry about this being on my webcam again. Sorry, I just moved my chair. I wasn't comfortable. But I wanted to give you what my idea is of the beginning drugstore makeup collection. This is probably going to be for younger girls who don't really have any makeup, who don't have makeup at all, and probably borrow their moms occasionally, but need to branch out and get some of their own. These are very inexpensive products, and you can find them at your local Walmart. I'm pretty sure all of these can be found at Walmart. And I'm just going to show you a few of the things that I chose. Now the first thing that I suggest is a face product, a foundation that you can begin with that isn't too, that won't affect very oily skin and won't affect very dry skin. It really depends. And foundation is something, it's kind of trial and error. You're going to have to figure out what works best for your skin. I used to use this all the time, and then I stopped using it because it made my face very dry. But this is the Ultimate Finish Liquid Powder Makeup, which it comes in a pack like this, and it's rectangular. It probably won't look like this on the thing. It'll probably show the inside with the makeup, which I'll show you now, right here. And as you can see, it's been used, and there's a little teeny tiny sponge that goes here. It's not here right now, but here is what it looks like on the inside. And this is a good just starter makeup, because a lot of times when you're beginning makeup, you don't understand the whole concept of foundation and powder and what type of foundations is best for winter, what type of foundations are best for summer, and it's all right to not understand that because you're beginning. Okay, now this is probably not something that most gurus would probably suggest, but I think everyone should have a cheek color. And I chose another CoverGirl color. I'm sorry, Facebook's going off right now. And this is their Cheekers collection. It's just one single color, and I have a non-brand brush that I just picked out of my thing, and this is what I applied my brush with. And this is what beginners need. Beginners, yeah. You need a simple cheek color that matches to your skin, and a lot of times you can figure out what matches to your skin by watching beauty gurus or going online or just looking up stuff. Your mom, if she's really good with makeup, can suggest something to you, because most likely you will have a similar skin tone to your mother, and you'll be able to find something that fits appropriately with your skin color and fits appropriately with your skin. I use this. It's something you have to build on, but it's a really good starter cheek. Another thing I suggest is simple clear lip gloss. This is Smacker's. This is a Lip Smacker's liquid lip gloss, because they sometimes have chapsticks. And just get a simple clear one, because lips is something that you're going to have to discover for your own. I'm wearing lipstick and chapstick underneath it and no lip gloss, but this is something I suggest. You don't really understand lip color just yet, but you'll experiment and learn, and this is something that just gives you a little bit of shine, and I know a lot of middle schooler girls used to use just clear lip gloss. Another thing is, everyone should have this chapstick. Now this is from the music donation program at Hot Topic, and it's pomegranate, and I love this chapstick. I wear it every day, but I didn't purchase it necessarily. I did pay $1, but I didn't necessarily go somewhere and purchase it. But yeah, you need a chapstick that will actually moisturize your lips, and that's also something that's trial and error, because not every chapstick works with everybody. So yeah. Another basic thing, and this is moving on to the eyes, an eyeliner pencil. I know these are simple things, but there's different types of eyeliner. There's gel liners, there's liquid liners, there's felt tip, there's brushes, there's this, there's that, and a lot of times people don't understand that, and I started out with a basic pencil and learned and tried and trial and error and found instructions, and I just figured it out, and that's what you're gonna have to do. This is Rimmel London's 161 Black Magic, and it's what is on my waterline right now. Ooh, I pulled down. People are gonna beat me. And that's what I use on my waterline. Another thing is just mascara. Now this is a waterproof mascara. This is something you will not start with. If you start with a waterproof mascara, I don't know what to tell you. You have to be careful with waterproof mascara, especially if you don't know how to deal with makeup, taking off makeup, because if you don't know how to take off waterproof mascara, it can get in, get in your eyes, infect your eyes, and it's a disaster. So waterproof mascara is not necessarily the best thing, but mascara is a great thing. And a basic drugstore mascara that I use is the Maybelline's the Falsies. Now this is also something that's going to be trial and error, because not everyone wants to use the same type of mascara. I know girls who use CoverGirl, I know girls who use MAC, I know girls who don't use MAC, and I know girls who use off-brand or Love My Eyes, but it's all in trial and error. What I would suggest with is the CoverGirl Volume Blast or something called. That's something I would suggest starting out with, because then you can kind of test which one you want. And it's like, most of these are all trial and error. A foundation that I use won't work for your skin. A cheek on my skin won't work for your skin. It's all something that you have to discover. Okay, I'm going to move on to an eyeshadow palette that I think everyone should start out with. Not the specific one, because I don't even know if it's continued anymore. It's the CoverGirl's Eye Enhancer, and it has Smooth, Taupe, Faded Pink, Seashell, and Camel Suede, and they look like that. They're just neutral colors, and I think they're excellent for people who are starting out, because when you first start out, you're not going to use any bright, very unusual and natural colors, and these are very natural, neutral colors that will go with your skin and will complement you, and they're slightly shimmery, and they're very pretty and go on really well, and it's a good start for you to discover color on your eyes and what will work best with your skin and your skin tone. And everyone can practically use these. These probably could go on any eye. Neutral colors look great on everyone. Now, I've shown you products. I've shown you I did show you a brush, but I'm going to show you a brush kit that I suggest that is from the drugstore. It's in a pack, just like this. This is eco, it's like made out of like recycled materials, I believe. All of it's made out of recycled materials, and it's Eco Tools, and I love these brushes. I use these brushes all the time. They're actually really great quality brushes, and they come into a pack like this, so you can take them with you anywhere you go. Mine's particularly dirty at the moment. Sorry. But this is what the pack looks like, and it has a little mirror here, so that's excellent for anyone who probably doesn't have a compact with them. My foundation that I suggest has a compact. And it has labels on each brush. I don't know if you'll see that because the contrast is up fairly high. Where? Oh, there it is. Can you see that? It says blend. This one says crease. That next one says highlight. Oh my goodness. Shade, or no, shade, and then smudge. That gives you basically instructions right there on how to use these tools, and they're all really great quality. They're all recycled materials, and they don't use animal fur in their brushes. Yay! And I love anything organic and green. I die for it. So these are really awesome, and not only I'm saying this because they're green, but because they're really great brushes, and I love these brushes. I will rant and rave about these brushes, and they come in a little pack like this, and they're easy to carry, and they make a range of brushes. Okay, well that's basically for face and makeup. Now I'm going to branch off into beauty, or oh god, sorry, almost don't have enough time, but that's about it. I'll talk about more later, but I love you guys. Bye.